Grandma was the last prophet in human history, with the power to see the future. But on the very day she sensed her time was almost up, she said something really strange to me. Xiaoming, after I die, you'll inherit my ability to see the future. But you have to remember, don't ever tell anyone about this. Especially your mom. Back then, I had no clue what she meant. I figured it was just her venting about the whole mother-in-law drama between her and my mom. But later, after my mom swore up and down she'd keep the secret, I slipped up and told her I could see the future. And what do you know? The second my mom heard I had this ability, her true colors came out instantly. She turned right around and locked me in the old house. Xiaoming, I can't keep this secret alone. I'm gonna let the whole village in on it, to protect it together. After that, I never left that old house again. Villagers would show up from time to time with meat and candy, all just to ask me one thing. Is tomorrow gonna be good or bad? And my mom? She used my ability to rake in serious cash. In less than a month, our family became the richest in the entire village. And to keep her little money tree from running away, my mom listened to some evil woman's advice and heartlessly broke both my legs, then chained me inside the house like a dog. The woman behind that idea? None other than the wife my brother had brought home. That was the moment I finally understood why Grandma kept warning me. Never tell Mom this secret. She already knew I'd just be turned into a tool to make money. But the root of all this tragedy was that woman my brother brought back. Because I used my ability to see that one day in the future, my mom, myself, and the entire village would all face total destruction because of her arrival. This time around, I swore to myself, I would not let anyone find out about my secret. The moment Grandma passed, my mom, just like in my past life, couldn't wait to ask me, "Did Grandma tell you anything? Did she say who the next prophet would be?" Grandma didn't say. Maybe the next prophet will turn up in some woman who moves into the village. After all, Grandma herself was an outsider, and the village prophet has always been a woman who married in. Ugh, if only you were the prophet, you could bring in so much money for the family, help your brother find a wife. Mom, seriously. Prophets have always been women from outside. I'm a guy. There's no way I could ever be the prophet. My mom bought it and went around telling everyone in the village. The village chief was the first to be skeptical. He came to our house, asked all about Grandma's final days, and when he found out she'd seen me a few days before she died, he started grilling me. Legend says a prophet can't step outside, or every dog in the village will attack them. You dare to go out? Of course I dare. I already knew. In my past life, that was just the excuse they used to keep me locked up. This time around, they were just trying to test me. I walked straight out the front door and casually waved at the neighbor's dog. It wagged its tail at me like always. The village chief shook his head. Looks like the old lady didn't name Xiaoming as the next prophet after all. A prophet can choose a successor, basically pass the ability on, but whoever receives it will die within a week, so no prophet would ever give that away lightly. This all checks out. Grandma really didn't pass her ability to Xiaoming. A few days later, my brother came home from outside and brought back the woman from my vision, Wang Jing. Just like in my past life, I saw Wang Jing's future. She had blood on her hands. She was going to get my brother, my mom, and the entire village killed. In my past life, I told my mom what I saw. But everyone said I was lying, using my prophet status to make stuff up, probably just scared that Wang Jing would become the next prophet. See, prophets only come from women who marry into the village from outside. If a local guy somehow had the ability, once his brother married an outsider, that ability would transfer straight to her. No matter how hard I tried to explain in my past life, not a single person believed me. And on top of that, Wang Jing was already showing all the classic signs of a prophet. Every dog in the village was going crazy. The roosters were too scared to even crow. Even the village's notorious bully goose turned and bolted the second it saw her. The villagers said the animals feared her power, that she'd become the most powerful prophet the village had ever seen. But only I knew the truth. Those animals despised her. They wanted to tear her apart. They just couldn't do a thing about it. When Wang Jing first showed up in the village, she said she was just a tourist wanting to experience country life. Just like in my past life, she went around asking about the prophet the second she arrived. The moment she found out I was the village prophet, she didn't hesitate. She said she wanted to marry my brother, and started spreading the word that once they tied the knot, my ability would transfer to her. After that, she pulled some tricks to mess with my predictions, convincing everyone my ability was fading. No matter what I foresaw, she always found a way to change the outcome. Eventually, I had no choice but to admit my powers were slipping away. Everyone believed Wang Jing was the next prophet, and way more powerful than me. This time around, even after learning my grandma, the previous prophet, had already passed, she still jumped at the chance to become my brother's wife. Same as before. No bride price, no ceremony. She just moved right in and said they'd throw a party when she was pregnant. For my brother and my mom, this was like hitting the jackpot. They couldn't have been happier. In my past life, I did everything I could to stop her from coming in. I knew she was up to no good. But even my own family didn't believe me, let alone the rest of the village. All I could do was watch helplessly as she married into our home and became the village's recognized prophet. This time, not only did I not try to stop her, I actually welcomed her with open arms. Because I'd already seen it. As long as I didn't cross her, she wouldn't hurt me. As for my mom and my brother, I could only wish them luck. Wang Jing was just as dramatic as ever. She clung to my brother every single day, but there was still no sign of a baby. After a while, my brother didn't seem to mind, but my mom had plenty to say. She started throwing shade every day, calling Wang Jing a hen that couldn't lay eggs. Starting the next day, Wang Jing killed one hen every single day to make soup. She'd make my mom stare at all the eggs packed inside the hen's belly, then smirked and said, "It's not that the hen can't lay eggs. You just don't have the patience or the blessing." By the time every last hen in the house was gone, my mom never cracked that joke again. Then Wang Jing said, "You are what you eat. If you want me pregnant, feed me pregnant animals. That's how it'll happen fast." I was terrified. She was even more brutal than in my past life. In my past life, right after she was born,